For the first time today, just minutes ago, Congress released a once classified chapter of the 9/11 report known as the 28 Pages. The chapter spells out potential connections between the September 11th hijackers and possible intelligence agents for Saudi Arabia and some low-level Saudi government employees. The documents don't prove any definitive link between the Saudis and the attacks. The release follows many months of vetting by the Obama administration and growing demands by relatives of those killed in the 2001 attacks. Saudi Arabia's leaders have long supported the release of the documents. They insist their government played no role in 9/11.
A Woodbridge man has been sentenced to 8.5 years in prison for trying to travel to Syria and join ISIS.
Saudi involvement? Yes. I don't know what the 28 pages actually say, but it's about reading between the lines and the fact that why were these pages so classified? How many pages were fixed? How many sentences were fixed? Fixed. How many of them? I mean, there was plenty of time for the narrative to change. Which edition are we getting? We're definitely not getting the first edition. Hell no. Well, why did it take so long? If it doesn't, I mean, what's so special about these pages if they were classified? The thing is that this is just a niblet. Here, shut up. She doesn't say anything. Well, that's because the story changed. And even still, everyone knows that planes did not destroy the buildings. And that Flight 93, that the plane didn't crash in Shanksville. It didn't. What is it about the Pentagon and Shanksville video that is different from every other plane crash? The debris. That's for starters. Why didn't, whenever there's an airplane explosion or crash or whatever else, they take all the pieces to a big hangar and reassemble the aircraft to see where the vehicle failed? That didn't happen this time. And things got vaporized, but passports survived. They just fall down. I mean, couldn't find the black boxes. They got vaporized or some crap. Somehow freaking cell phones work on an airplane, Flight 93, and everyone's able to make phone calls and talk about a heroic task before the plane gets shot down or even just freaking hacked. I mean, that's probably what really happened, is that the plane got hacked, being that for airplanes, aeronautical engineering, a lot of technical things are involved in driving those crafts. It's really nothing for one to assume that the vehicle wasn't commandeered and then landed somewhere else. I mean, that's the bottom line. This isn't tinfoil hat stuff. This is just facts. I don't even listen to Michio Kaku anymore. He's not a doctor. He's a disinfo agent. Because the buildings are made of mostly air, that's why they looked like they were floating. And like why they fell free fall speed, or I don't even know. And nothing that said made sense. Nothing. And nothing he said. In that controlled demolitions start from the bottom up. not from the top down. Really? No, they don't. Because it's a pancake implosion. That's how engineers get buildings to fall down on their footprint, because they blow up each floor, and there's milliseconds in between it. The top floor falls onto the next highest floor, and so the weight of that falls onto that, and so on. And so right before each explosion goes off, everything settles down. Everything is pushing, it's collecting weight, so everything falls straight down. It's pancake implosions. That's what it comes down to. And he was saying that no, they blow it. No, because part of the reason why they use shape charges on the I-beams and to cut the beams at 45-degree angles is so that the building will actually slide down. If you cut it horizontally, there's a chance that the I-beam will just get stuck on itself. It'll be cut and everything. The building won't fall down appropriately. It's all about using gravity, and then if you put all the angles in, going towards the center, then that should help guide things also. Or however it is. I can see it working a couple different ways, but so yeah, Michio Kaku is a disinfo agent. That's all there is to it. Oh, and see how I just go on tangents and rants. That's because he was talking about 9/11 and saying how this, that, and the other, it does not happen. And it's like, really? I've studied controlled demolitions before 9/11 even happened. And at the same time, the only thing I knew about 9/11 the day that happened was Flight 93. I was 18, and I knew that Flight 93 was shot down. I'm not stupid. And then I started to uncover everything else that happens. And now that life goes on. So, if you want to stay asleep, stay asleep. I don't give a care. I'm enjoying my life somewhat. It's getting better, day by day, step by step. Alright, later. Love you. Take care. Be safe. Be kind. Stay strong. And hey, party, 'cause it's the weekend.